Ciao ragazzi, this is Katie Portanova, and you're listening to Florence and Me. I'm a lover of stories and all things Italian, and I'm going to bring you all that in this podcast. My intention is to inspire you to step out of your comfort zone and explore life and travel the world. Join me as I tell you my story and many others about Italy and my love, Florence. Andiamo! Ciao tutti! It is 30 days until I am back in Tuscany, and I thought I'd come on here to tell you how I plan before I leave for a big trip. We will be there for 2 weeks. Stefano's sister will be getting married right after our retreat, so there's a lot to think about. So about a month before, I like to always double check my flight. So because of COVID and because of all the chaos this past summer, this is crucial because I remember in June of this year, we had some weird changes in our flights before the day of the flight, it was changed as well. So, and those of you that remember, the 2 flights that were canceled on our way to Italy and on our way back, it was chaos. So triple check your flight. Make sure you have seats if you wanted to have seats together with your loved one. Maybe you want to be by the window. Just make sure you got all that. And then your passport. Make sure your passport is up to date. Your passport is the biggest thing you need to know and have, and make sure it's valid. And now all passports, especially Americans, if your passport is about to expire within 6 months of its expiration date, they will not let you fly. So order a new one. There are some ways for you to do that. If you just look up, passport to expire 6 months out, there's some expedited options I found online. So something to keep in mind. At this point too, I'm also making sure my banking apps are on my phone for my credit cards, for my business account, my personal account. And most banks now let you just write an email to them through your app. At least that's what my bank does. I just let them know over the dates I'll be gone and what cards I'll be using. So they ask for the last 4 digits of the card number. So they put a note on your account. But my credit cards, like my Chase Travel one and my United ones, they have it all built in. So you don't have to notify them at all. So depending on your bank, just make sure you have some sort of note on your account, just so your card doesn't get blocked or anything like that. Also be aware of the withdrawal fees. When you withdraw money from the ATM, the bancomat, maybe go to your bank if there's a storefront near you, or call them to see what the withdrawal fee is. Or even the conversion fees. You will be paying these fees. So, I mean, for me, I don't really look it up because I already know there's going to be a fee when I take money out. It's just the nature of the beast. You can't go past it. So if you wanted to bring money beforehand, you could also go to a bank in your town that maybe buys euros. You might have to do that maybe a week before you leave, maybe even before that, just to make sure they get it to you in time, instead of trying to take money out at a bancomat when you arrive at your destination. Sometimes it's kind of frantic, you're tired. Another option for you. Something else that I've always done since I've been traveling for 20 some years to Europe is making a copy of my passport. Putting it in my check bag in case something happens to my passport. It's just nice to have. Also making a copy of your itinerary, of where you're going, maybe giving those to family and friends so they know where you are. flight numbers, all that stuff. I mean, you might not need to make a copy. Maybe you send a copy to a loved one, to parents, to friends, of where you're going to be. The other things that I don't really think of until the day before, I'll be honest, to make sure that all of my payments will go out at the right time, like car payments, gas, electric, your cable payment, your mortgage, your rent, any type of utilities. I frantically do this at the last minute because I'm a last minute type person, but if you like to plan ahead, just make sure that you have all those things coming out automatically so you don't have to frantically try to find Wi-Fi. And yeah, it's a pain in the butt, just gonna say, trying to figure those things out on vacation. And remember, if you have any prescriptions. Oh, and for you, those of you like me, contacts. Make sure you got those contacts. If you use dailies like I do, I have to order them ahead in advance just to make sure I have enough in case some of them rip. So I always bring an extra pair, an extra pair, all that stuff. And then let's see, notifying the banks. I start thinking about my wardrobe at this point. So we're going to be leaving the September 20th. It's the end of September. It's still warm in Italy at that point. But towards the middle of the beginning of October, I don't know what the weather's going to be like. From what the interweb has said, it seems like it's going to be about 70, 75 every day, but you never know. So having the idea of like, maybe I need to bring a cardigan for those cooler nights. I'm going to a wedding, so I'm thinking about, do I need to bring some sort of blazer or something over my sleeveless dress? I don't know. This is what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about shoes. What kind of shoes do I want to bring? Definitely comfortable shoes, because I'm going to be walking a lot. I like comfortable shoes when I travel, especially if I know that I'm going to be hiking through towns and doing some active things. I need my comfy shoes, and of course the nice shoes for my wedding. Not my wedding, my sister-in-law's wedding. Making sure I've got space for those as well. I'm always thinking about shoes. Yes, I am. I really want to buy new Mephisto sandals because mine are over 10 years old. I'm still wearing them. Maybe that's going to be a gift to myself when I go to Florence and I will buy myself a pair because I just don't think it's in my budget right now. So, yeah, what else am I thinking of? I'm thinking of what other things I need. I need my power adapters. I need my converters. I need extra chargers, extra USB cables. Making sure that I don't take too much. But because me and Stefano are renting a car, I do want to have one for the car. So I need to make a note of that because sometimes I forget and then we have to use the one of ours, keep to always bring it in my purse every time we leave the house. So it's not always a good thing if I forget that. Making sure you have sunscreen. I don't care if it's 55 degrees, sunscreen is important for our skin. Bring yourself some sunscreen. It is boiling hot in Italy right now. They still haven't had enough rain. Some parts of Tuscany have, but my God, I feel so bad for the plants and the animals because there's just no water anywhere. Sunglasses, protect your eyes from the sun. Maybe a hat. Maybe you like to wear hats. Bring a hat. A scarf, and I've mentioned this in some of my blog posts. A scarf or a light cardigan, especially if it's cooler at night. When you're going into churches, it's always nice to have wrapped around your purse or your backpack. Something to cover your shoulders if you are wearing a sleeveless shirt. A scarf is great if you to cover up your shoulders as well. So if you don't have a cardigan. What else? What else am I thinking of? I'm just thinking of a lot of things right now. It's my first retreat for Truly Italy. I'm really excited about it. So many amazing things planned. Excited to show these newbies to something new in Tuscany, something different, something small, and it's going to be great. And those of you that don't know, Truly Italy is a travel company. We host wellness travel retreats in Italy, Italy trip consulting and planning, and a Tuscan wine club, which starts January 2023. And these things are for women and Italy lovers alike. We aim to share authentic, bespoke Italian experiences with our clients, so our clients can skip the overwhelm and the crowds and access bespoke experiences to enjoy being immersed in the Tuscan countryside. Oh, doesn't that sound lovely? I'm so excited. Well, that's all for today. Just wanted to pop on here. I have 30 days, 29 days and counting probably after today. Yes. And I'll be back in beautiful Florence, beautiful Tuscany, and pray to God, pray to the universe, pray to everything that my flights are okay and we get there without it being a long time in the airport and traveling. Allora, buongiorno, buonasera, buonanotte, wherever you are. Ci si vede, a presto. Ciao, ciao, ciao. I am beyond grateful for you listening to my podcast right now. I am so excited to share my journey of living abroad and all of my stories of Florence and Italy and all the places in between that I've visited. If this has reached you in any way and you would like to continue, please subscribe now. Also, go check out my website, trulyitaly.tours, for all my travel experiences. Ci si vede. Ciao.